What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to my latest edition of Western Wednesdays. And today's film I'm going to be watching is The Far Country. So it's another Jimmy Stewart Western, and Jimmy Stewart was in two of my all-time favourite Westerns, which were The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance and The Man from Laramie. Two absolutely fantastic Westerns which I've watched on the channel. I also watched Broken Arrow. I feel like there was one more I've watched for, but I can't think. Maybe they were the four I've watched so far. But I feel like I've watched Desperate Rights Again. That was really good as well. I really like that one. So I think this is another one of the collaborations with Anthony Mann. Yeah, so I love Jimmy Stewart, one of my all-time favourite actors, so I'm looking forward to seeing another one of his westerns. But guys, if you're new to the channel, I will have a full uncut reaction to this film as well. Link will be in the description if you want to check it out. If you want to support my Patreon page, there's different tiers with different perks. Just a quick shout out to my patrons, to Ravi, to JM63, to Mary, to Blaze, to Gigi Gooding, and to Mihal, and to Jonathan. Thank you so much for the support. But with that said, let's watch The Far Country. Oh, Walter Brennan is in it. Oh. Anthony Mann. He's in some great westerns.
Hi, Jeff. Hiya, boy.
Where do I take him?
Take him on down the dock. We'd run him aboard. How'd you lose a few head?
Few.
You started with 4 men.
Two of them tried to turn back.
I see.
You owe these fellas $200 for the drive. Pay them off.
Correct. $200. And 100 for you, Joe.
Isn't that 200 each?
Here are your guns. All right, now you've been waiting for 500 miles. Go ahead and use them.
Obviously, there was some tension on that cattle drive.
Said he'd be here on time when them.
So did he kill the other two guys?
You got just 10 minutes to get them loaded.
Yeah, there he is, by the rail, the tall one.
You bring her in, do you hear me?
Don't talk like a fool, Walters.
There's a killing charge against that man on the lower deck.
Sorry, you'll have to wait. I'll put him in custody and hand him over to you on the return voyage.
Better put him in irons as long as he's a killer.
Talking about Jimmy Stewart's character?
Polar north by northwest.
I'll take that gun.
Oh! Who did he kill?
Hide in the bed.
Open up.
They'll be here in just a minute.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Castle.
Well, I should think you would be.
We were looking for a man, a killer.
And lock the door.
And what's her relation to Jimmy Stewart's character? Are they lovers or?
Nothing else. I can't think why you did it.
Do I have to have a reason?
Nobody ever did anything for nothing.
But we're going to be rich, Jeff. Yes, sir. Just soon you drive that herd to Klondike, we're going to be rich. We're going to get that ranch in Utah, you and me, and settle down.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Good old Skagway.
He's in among them. Oh, Jesus. They won't be happy about that.
You're sorry. You just busted up a function of the law. That's what you did. The people of Skagway don't like lawbreakers. You busted up everything. That's what you did. And you're sorry.
That's right. I'm sorry.
Hold on.
This man's wanted for a murder in Seattle.
Yeah, well,
There we
Seattle
go.
will have to wait. He's wanted here for busting up a hanging. Done, lock him up.
Oh.
Were you thinking of using that? Stand up. Take your hat off. Who'd you kill?
Yes, I want to know.
2 men.
So was the other two?
Hey, you were driving a herd of cattle.
Seems like a man ought to have a right to leave. He wants to leave.
Trying to
Wants
steal
to
him.
turn back, he can turn back.
Is there more to this?
I figured they shouldn't ought to turn back and taken my cattle with them.
How much you figure they're worth?
It just depends on where I sell them.
You ain't going to sell them.
Which money is he going to lose out on that, though? Didn't Brendan say he was going to be rich after this?
Court's adjourned.
Have to take his cattle.
Because I wanted him. Or isn't that a good enough reason? Here's your gun, mister.
Is that like a challenge?
I'm happy they didn't hang you. Now you can hear me sing.
Some other time.
Oh, no, I'm going to sing right now.
Come on, some other time. Had to give yourself an edge.
A little one.
Well, then.
Well, now that you're broke, what are you going to do?
Oh, almost anything. Well, we were thinking maybe we'd pull out tomorrow morning. That is, if we still have our horses.
Well,
I want to sing for you.
Now, you're real pretty. Real pretty.
I'm carrying a few thousand. That's mine, and the rest goes up in the morning. If I can find a man to ride point for. He pays £100 of food. Another 100 for Ben.
You just hired a driver.
It's like a hell of a trek. So they're going to cross the border. They're in the border of North Canada, aren't they?
I'm riding up in that far country.
Hence the title.
You're going the wrong way, Jeff. The trail's straight ahead. No.
If I'd known there was snow in this, I would have actually watched it in December. I really would have.
That's the trail. It runs straight up.
We're going to make night camp right here in this canyon.
Night camp? We still got 3 hours of daylight.
Not going to argue. We're going to make night camp right here.
Now go up and get the horses.
It's the first sign of dissension among the ranks. What are they doing? Oh, they're taking their cattle off. Oh, it's making sense. I'm gonna stay ahead with all that cattle. That's gonna be quite tough, isn't it?
I knew our luck was too good to last.
You keep 'em moving. I'll go down and have a look.
They told Mr. Gannon about the cows.
How'd you know I was here?
I saw you at the corral.
That's something you want, Mr. Gannon?
Yeah, mostly I want you. I also want that herd. It's government property.
He said it was going to be fun, didn't he? Like this kind of encounter with Jimmy Stewart's character. Part of him was maybe happy that he tried to escape. He saw that moment at the bar when he slid the gun over to him. You could feel it.
Jeff, you hold up out there?
That's right.
Waiting to get us as we cross the line?
Yeah, seemed like a good idea.
I'll hang you when you come back.
Now, what makes you think I'm coming back?
The winter sets in, everybody comes back through Skagway. It's the only way out.
What gets me is, how'd you know he's after them cattle? You see us?
Yes, but first, you know, I heard the bell.
I thought I told you to go back to Skagway.
You did, but Ben told me I could stay.
I see. You're going to be a nuisance. What am I going to do with you when we get to Dawson?
You don't have to do anything when we get to Dawson.
Oh, no. Now, what happens to you?
I'll paint a lot of dust and make a lot of money. I'd like to live in San Francisco. Do you like San Francisco?
No.
All right, run 'em up in there.
Oh, they're back with him.
I can see you had a busy night.
Very busy.
Yeah, those are my cattle, and I'm going to take them to Dawson.
I said nothing about cattle in our deal.
Remember?
You know what happens when Mr. Gannon finds out you took him?
I ain't making no drive to Dawson with them cattle. It goes for me, too.
Got his hand on the gun. Look at him.
That makes it almost unanimous. You like to cast your vote, Miss Castle?
Yes, I was a convenience to get you over the border.
Pretty much.
Let's say we were both convenient.
It's a long way to Dawson. Get 'em moving.
There go your customers. You know, that bunch has been holed up there for a month, just waiting for the weather to break.
What did he say, your man? He said you'd be coming back this way once the winter hits.
Well, I figure we'll go down through the valley.
You know, you keep forgetting that I hired you and I give the orders. We'll take the mountain trail.
Get to
Come on,
it.
Ben, let's get started down the valley.
Oh, okay.
Snow piles up in the tops of the mountain, just like this.
And then what happens?
Well, come spring, sometimes that snow begins to move.
But you should have told her.
Why?
That's what he said was going to happen. Why did they keep looking? They should have ran from it.
How did you know?
I didn't. I figured it'd happen, and it did.
We've got to go and help those people.
Of course you do. They may be dead.
I didn't kill him.
You're wrong, Jeff. You gotta help.
Why?
If you don't know why... Hup!
You stay here and keep an eye on the cattle. How many did you lose?
3 men, 6 horses, unless you found any alive.
No, I didn't.
Not a good way to go, I have to say that.
Look, there's a fire over there. If you're gonna stay here, I'll get you a blanket.
Oh.
Thank you.
You're learning.
Have some coffee, honey?
I hate coffee.
They must have hit it rich and figured on getting home early.
Ooh.
Who done it, Bill? Say a name.
I seen him. Joe's dead. So's Bill Gooder. Both of them robbed and killed back in 2 Mile.
He's in lots of stuff. He was in Outlaw Josie Wales last week.
Don't go working up a sweat pretending.
Look at that beef. I want me a steak about 10 inches thick.
$5 a pound? That's for your cows.
I haven't decided yet.
Well, when you do, let me know. May buy them.
On account of Skagway was a good town before you moved in, robbing and cheating miners with your bad whiskey and fancy women. You made the place smell to high heavens.
20.
30.
40.
You just bought yourself a claim.
So how much of that money will he be getting now if he just paid for that claim?
Look at this. Look, we're in business.
It's a funny thing about gold. It don't jump out of the ground. You got to dig it out.
Don't worry, we're gonna dig. We're gonna start right now.
Never thought I'd come to this.
Come on, come on.
I prefer the ranch than going digging for gold.
The twins.
Look at it. It's just a case of knowing how. Here, put them in the bank.
You find Tom working the slough.
Not anymore, you won't.
Why not?
He's dead.
How'd he get dead?
He got in a little argument over at the Dawson Castle with Ives here.
Which guy's Tom? Was that the third guy that was with him?
I don't need other people. I don't need help. I can take care of me.
Oh. Wait, Jimmy Stewart didn't kill him, did he?
Take them out back, boys. Take them outside.
Wait a minute before you build this courthouse. Who are we gonna pick as marshal? Who's handy with a gun?
Yes. Isn't that what you told me, Ben?
Ain't he the one who faced up to Mr. Gannon and took back his cows when they were stolen?
I was with him in 2 Mile Pass when Chichina Joe got shot.
I'm not interested.
Jeff, boy, don't say you ain't interested until you give it a little thought.
I'm not interested. We got ours, we're getting out. At least I'm getting out.
Ooh.
I ain't gonna be around too much longer. I'm getting old, but...
Well, maybe we'll end up on that ranch in Utah.
Now you're talking.
An awful lot of money to spend.
Oh.
Well, hello, Jeff. Rhonda tells me you and Ben been doing real good. I hope you got enough to pay what you owe the government. It's a tidy sum. My name's Madden.
This notice for filing a claim. Did you write it?
Yeah, I wrote it.
Ooh.
Pick it up.
That's my claim.
I said pick it up.
Holy shit.
Dusty never shot a gun. He didn't know how. Chances is it wasn't even loaded.
Supposed to know that?
No, you weren't supposed to know.
What's going on here? Looks like you got a killing on your hands, Rube. I understand.
But I'll take your guns and work out a fair trial for you.
You'll take my guns?
Jeez, got really tense all of a sudden.
Unfasten your gun belt. You unfasten it.
A teacher, it's like almost like schools, you know, where a teacher trying to take control of the students, and if a student walks all over you.
Now hold on, Rube. Now they're getting himself killed if he doesn't have to. Isn't that right, Mr. Gannon? Before you get hurt.
I didn't expect that from you.
You shamed him. Rube would rather be dead.
But he's not dead.
Maybe you're right. Maybe it ain't none of our business.
I was about to say that maybe it's not. You can't be looking after so many people, you know, to make sure they're all going to be okay. As Brendan's character said, he's getting older.
Good grazing around here.
Say, Jeff, why don't we leave the boat here and ride down to Skagway? We wouldn't have no trouble so long as Mr. Gannon's in Dawson. Afternoon, got a couple more.
Ben, didn't I?
But I didn't say nothing.
Are you sure you didn't?
Honest, Jeff.
Are you sure you didn't say anything?
Honest, Jeff, I didn't.
It's very protective of that, isn't he? He doesn't trust Ben a lot
I
with
didn't
that.
mean for to do no wrong, Jeff. Place in Utah, I'm gonna have coffee every blessed hour. Jeff!
Oh! What? Fucking scumbags. So the ones that have been robbing everyone and attacking everyone.
Tommy! Renee!
No, I told you to leave that man alone.
You've been doing too much telling. From now on, you're going to listen.
About Ben, I tried to dig him.
I took care of him. I also made some coffee and some stew. The coffee come after the soup.
Oh, wait.
Nobody asked you to wait.
Listen to her, Jeff.
Yeah, I want her to stay.
Don't thank me. Thank her.
As long as you have to wait for his hand to get better.
Having trouble?
And if I am,
Maybe I can help you.
I don't want your help.
He took down my markers and put up this piece of paper with your name on it.
He did the same with mine.
Him stake that claim last year.
And did you see him file a notice of that claim in Ottawa? That's the proper place to file a claim.
Then it's up to me to undo it.
Take that with you.
We need him to... Yeah, he's gonna have to take on that role. Or at least become a deputy to the marshal.
Ain't no sense in a man letting himself get killed if he don't have to.
Hmm. Yeah.
What you said?
What about that courthouse, that school, that church you were talking about?
Who are you to ask?
She wanted to leave herself, Jeff. Is your hand better though?
I wouldn't do that.
Everybody else is pulling out. We figured your claim was abandoned.
You tell Mr. Gannon I'll be in to see him.
I'm trying to take all the claims. The guy with the black hat looks like a version of Dominic Monaghan. That's a great shot.
It seems a gentleman's coming to visit us.
Maybe there's no one on the horse to make them think he's there. With the eyes of a bad guy, that fella. Yeah, I knew it.
Mr. Gannon?
Why did you call him?
I'll be right with you, Jeff. You'll know when to come out.
She better knock him out. That's what she should do. Hit him in the head with something.
Jeff! Jeff, look out!
What are you doing, man? Don't run into the open. She's dead, man. You're gonna have to go back now. Got him. Holy crap!
Get out of fight! Well, you can't. And put on your badge.
So this is the genesis of the town being built. Stood up to the scumbags.
You went and got yourself hurt again.
I know. We eat, we sleep, we rest, and soon we'll be all better again.
The bell. Okay, that was The Far Country, and I just have to say, Anthony Mann just knows how to do brilliant westerns. Again, with Jimmy Stewart, I love Jimmy Stewart. Just another excellent western, really well made, really good acting, great scenery, great landscapes, and kind of I like how it kind of builds towards that thing of building a community and kind of and redemption and just standing up against the scumbags. Um, yeah, I thought there was a lot of good character growth, intricacies. Like your one who was killed at the end, I thought she was a very interesting character because you never really knew. You always felt like there was a little bit of animosity between her and Jeff, even though she at the end declares that she loved him, and we know she liked him, but there was always kind of what if kind of moments we weren't sure about. Some really good villains. Yeah, it just had everything that a good western can have, but it was just really well made and really good acting with Anthony Mann and James Stewart at the forefront. I really liked Ben Brennan's character as well, and it was sad to see him be killed off. But yeah, just so many things I just enjoyed about it. Just a really enjoyable western. So yeah, definitely 2 thumbs up for me. Still think The Man from Laramie is the best collaboration between Anthony Mann and Jimmy Stewart. Yeah, like The Man from Laramie is my second favorite. Well, top 5 anyway. Definitely top 5 favorite westerns and my favorite of their collaborations. But really enjoyed this one as well. But guys, let me know in the comments your thoughts on The Far Country. Where to rank among your favorite Jimmy Stewart, Anthony Mann westerns, and where to rank among westerns in general for you. Again, would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. But until next time, guys, slog a full.